Something that I'm pretty excited about, Jason, you and I have talked about Serve Robotics on the show any number of times. Well, there's another company out there called Coco, and one of your favorite companies, DoorDash, is teaming up with Coco and their little delivery bots to bring food around LA and Chicago.
These, I believe, are going to be a sleeper hit. Why? The majority of deliveries, for Uber Eats, for DoorDash, occur in cities.
Mm-hmm.
And once people get used to these things zipping around, they are going to embrace them in a major way. They're doing them in, I think, what they call the infill area. So between a dense city and then the suburbs is infill.
Right.
So this would be, I guess, an area might be like Santa Monica.
Mm-hmm. Hollywood has these as well.
And Hollywood has them.
It's the same company. Their previous model is called Samo Serve Robotics, and they're all over LA to the point that John Mulaney has integrated them into his LA chat show now because you see them everywhere around Hollywood when you're walking around.
Here's the great news about these. If you have sidewalks and this thing's going down the street, the chances of it hitting anybody are extremely low.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The chances of it hitting somebody and doing damage are minuscule. They're going, I think the max they can go is about 10 miles an hour. They would be like a runner going, a sprinting person.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even think they go sprinting level. They're probably
they go
jogging.
pretty slow, and they're very aware of people. So if there's a person walking near them, they just stop.
They stop and they let you pass because it's a burrito. It's not like it's going to go terrible. In fact, burritos get better.
They're very focused on not disturbing pedestrians.
5 miles an hour on the sidewalks and 15 miles per hour on shoulders of roadways and on roads, according to LA in 2021.
Which is a 12-minute mile, which is a brisk walk. It's not even a run. It might be like the slowest version of jogging you can do. So these are going to absolutely change everything. These things they're going to make 1 million of these a day in factories in Vietnam, China, India. And these will be the predominant delivery method along with Zipline. And regulation is the reason these aren't more broadly available. As long as nobody's kid gets, a kid getting hit or a dog would make these, have a problem. But these are all watched as well. So when they have an intervention, there is somebody, and maybe you can take a look and see if you can find a heads-up display of this if you do a Google search. There are people watching these in real time, and they have a joystick or an Xbox controller.
I have a clip here of Lily Shaw, who is a Coco pilot. That's what they call them. And here's an image video of her using a Xbox controller to drive one of these Cocos, presumably at the point of needing intervention.
Yeah.
That looks like a fun video game.
Yeah,
I'd play
it looks cool. It's like you're driving a Mario Kart through real life.
And people play games like Euro Truck Simulator 2024. Why don't we just have people drive a Coco and get $1?
That's brilliant.
Let me also tell you something. You know how much that real world data is worth to Nvidia and to Optimus and Tesla?
Yeah.
Like these things are seeing the real world all day long. They know that there's like 4 guys who hang out on a certain street corner, slinging whatever they're slinging, telling jokes. Maybe they're a bebop band. I don't know what they're doing on the corner.
Yeah.
This thing
There's a lot going on the boulevard.
There's a lot going on the boulevard.
Yeah.
These things are also going to have a secondary use, which is something bad happens in real world. These things are going to pick it up with their video.
Yeah, they've got all that 3D data. Yeah.
All this training is occurring. 10 years ago, when these things started in San Francisco, the way they started was there was somebody walking behind them with a joystick.
Mm-hmm.
So people were 10 feet behind them, using them like a little RV. What do they call it? Radio cars? What are those called?
RC cars.
Yeah, RC cars.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alex. So they're using like RC cars. Then they went remote. Now they're AI with backup remote. Eventually, man, these things are going to be able to go pretty fast in the streets. And that will be shocking to people. Imagine one of these in the roadway going 65 miles an hour, 35 miles an hour, and being able to navigate and not cause an accident or get in an accident. That's another possibility here. Great job. This is going to be the majority of deliveries by 2030.